Hello everybody, welcome back to some Monster Train. I haven't played this in about 2 weeks. uh I don't they've done some bounds changes, so who knows what there is. This is exactly what I wanted to start off with, I know that. And the Underlegion is 75 consume cards, so we are so close. And allied clan will be random. We're trying Echo of the Time Father. That's once per battle. Select the heart to apply Frozen to all non-blight and non-scourge cards in hand. Covenant 4. And we'll depart and see what this character has to offer. So we're doing dragons. This is interesting for some of these things. Avarice could be good for getting extra gold. Reanimate 1 and can't gain Unstable 4. Unstable, if a unit's HP is less than or equal to stacks of Unstable at the end of combat, they die. Oh. Interesting. On death, this unit explodes. Dealing damage equal to stacks to enemies on the floor. Interesting. Intriguing. We'll start off with their artifact. Apply Pyrogel 10 to non-flying boss enemy units enter the floor below the Pyrum. Not really worth it. When a unit without Pyrogel gains Pyrogel, it gains +6 stacks. I like that. That makes it happen a lot faster. And there's ability Small Concoction. Mix. Create a new infusion card if you don't have one. Otherwise, upgrade the infusion you have. You have 2 random options to choose from. Or in can't apply Unstable 4 to enemy units. Oh, that's so weird. Huh. Let's, I think... Ooh, let's try out the Mad Scientist. That one I think is really interesting. I mean, we're going for stacks of things on enemies. That sounds really interesting. You almost always do the first trial just because of how useful it is, and it's easy to work around. Reki, I guess we'll put you on the bottom. 25 health is a decent amount. I want to get Avarice flowing. Shield Stewards will just pop down, and that's plenty, honestly. Mix. Create a new infusion card if you don't have one. Interesting. Well, I do want to take out that guy. What is... Choose a card. Infusion. This card cannot be discarded or copied for any reason, and it is not discarded at the end of the turn. While in your hand, mix effects will upgrade this card instead of creating a new card. Purge, once played, this card is removed from your deck the rest of the run. Very, very interesting. Apply Rage? Sure. I guess we'll throw this in there. Okay. Yeah, another one of you, sure. So, would upgrade it, I guess? That's interesting. Always take you out. And then mix. Oh, we can apply Life Seal or we can apply Damage Shields. Interesting. I like the Damage Shield, maybe. Maybe Lifesteal would have actually been better here, because I can probably prevent way more. I guess... I guess this, we can make it apply Rage 8 or Lifesteal. I do think Lifesteal is going to be useful for that. This is such an interesting concept. Lifesteal 2. That's probably more useful. Well, Lifesteal 1 is already probably going to get him to full. I guess Damage Shield. This is interesting. And doesn't get discarded. That's fascinating. Is the boss dying? No, not even close. If I do that, is the boss dying? No, not even close. Get an extra 14 damage here. Now he's exploding. How about higher gel? That does a lot for him, actually. As long as we get a good amount of hits, we're gonna generate so much gold because of that avarice. So, in the day, it's what I really like to look at. I think you have to go for like the very typical setup. Yeah, that's why, because he's dying now. Okay, so far I'm very intrigued by this run. Graft, vampires 2. What? What is graft? Graft. Unit has equipment grafted to their body. When they die, the graft is severed for the rest of combat and the equipment goes into your hand. Fascinating. Lifesteal 1, resolve, gain 1 life, gain lifesteal 1. That's really interesting. Randomly apply either lifesteal 2, reanimate 1, or spike 6. That's that's really interesting. I'll go for Sandrine Assistant, I think. Revenge, apply higher gel 3 to the attacker. Not bad, but not what I'm looking for because we're not in an equipment run yet. And then we have 300 gold. This is really good. I do want to forge my spells because I need to make things cheaper, like these. The alchemy. Permanently remove consume. That's honestly not bad. On the egg. Because we can look at trying to get a lot of eggs. So I say we go for that. Hireborn. Extinguish, gain 1. Summon, +10/+10 for each egg. Let's go more for this extinguish. I want to lean into utilizing the eggs. So I almost don't want to take things that benefit off of having them. That way I'm encouraged to, not. You get it. Units appear on each floor. No. So I guess what I'd want here is the extinguish. You, and then this lets me set up the next floors with the shield stewards. I mean, I think here I want a simple alchemy is actually really good in that situation. So that guy's annoying. Let's set up its spear. Okay, so Ember is definitely a problem right now. We could definitely use more Ember. Kill that because gold is just so useful. Oh no, I have the idea. So we do this, and then we mix. Apply sap 1, apply... I like the rage. And now they're all dying. Okay, I'm kind of like picking up a good... kind of developing some strategy here. This is very, very interesting. I almost want to... I mean, I want to go for eggs here, right? And we unlock the Underlegion. We can't even fit anything else anywhere. Jesus. Okay. I guess I'd want to mix. Apply more rage. Mix again. If we hide it for a second, lifesteal would be better. Everything's dying. We'll do that because that's really good to get all that fire gel. And I want the Goliath infusion on, like, guy on our second floor. I'm like, there's this balance of trying to farm so many different things, like, at the same time. Like that, I'm almost shocked that he's not dying from it. Oh yeah, the other dude was killed from spikes. That makes sense. Spikes 5 is pretty insane. There's not much I can do about this. We're dealing 40 damage to it with our pyre. Oh, I haven't even been thinking about our playing Frozen. Oh god. There's a lot to think about. If I don't... Okay, it's taking 22 damage, so it's going under 60. So I can do that, right? It's taking 24 damage. The idea is basically you want to make it so that the pyre can kill it in one hit. 24 damage, it's going down to 50, 48. This would push it under. So I think it's worth it because it pushes it under. Apply sap 1, apply unstable 5. I guess that. Oh yeah, that's annoying that it both gets a hidden and the spikes. But I'm not too concerned about the damage. Damage early is fine. Twisted back, trample, strike, gain rage. This is very interesting because they're all about like tiny units that like stack up. The assistants are a very interesting category as well. I'm gonna skip it right now just because I feel like we're starting to get too much in our deck. I'm gonna skip that. And the only difference would be getting to choose an artifact, and we got 7 eggs just in that battle, so I'm going to loot. Spells gain +3 damage for each upgrade on their card. When you damage your own unit, reduce cooldown 1. Dragons and whelps gain +8. I mean, we don't even have a dragon, or... Oh, we do have dragons. They gain extra attack. We don't really have a lot of damage on spells. We're not damaging our own units, so I guess that one is at least somewhat useful. The first time you mix each turn, mix again. That's actually really good. New clan unlock. Join with the Mushroom Folk of the Rotwood as they turn death and decay into victory. That is actually exciting. Units or... Well... We've taken 11 damage. The idea is here, do we want equipment and rooms? Not fully, so I'll go here. See how we can expand our abilities. Titanite, reanimate, health, dualism. That's good. I want to choose our unit first, though. Fire breathing. Do damage equal to this unit's attack to enemy units twice. Or an extinguish, gain 1. I mean... I think going full in on these guys might be... a good way to go about things. I mean, early game is fairly easy. I do want to purge, though. Like, now I really want to purge the shield stewards. And also, I think a spear steward. Titanite is really useful. In this situation, it's hard to tell. Reanimate, actually. Make it so the miser can maybe live a little longer. Or reanimate comes back with what, 1 health? We could go for more eggs. Now I know this seems weird after last time we got so much, but I think it's useful. Extra health on that dude, and maybe even throw... Could throw Titanite on it. Don't know if we need that though, is the thought. Like, maybe we don't want that. Let's not do it for now. Let's go to this. See what we get out of it. An ornate mirror stands alone, unanchored to any wall or frame. I think I've seen this before. Oh, yep. Do we want to copy a card 5 times? You know what? I have a really funny idea. We go full in on the misers. I should have given it Titanite. I'm going to be honest here. I really should have given it Titanite. But we go full in on the misers. Get a crap ton of gold. And then I'm immediately going to go back and spend all my gold to get rid of units. So we're going to purge the rest of our stewards. Now we don't have much left, but we're going to get so much gold in the next battle. Rage 2 on Siphon, whatever. What is Siphon? When an enemy unit dies on this floor, that might happen. How many cards does it draw? Okay, just like, let's just think about this. We want reanimate. We want that. Realistically, I should have this guy in a good spot, but part of me almost wants to hold off on him. Like, maybe throw him up top, even. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna throw him up top, and then I'm gonna go full in on the misers. Oh, God, I don't like that you're already there. We'll go for another miser. Take out the healer. Mix it. Get, we can apply Unstable 5. We can apply Regen 2. I like the regen. If I get to up that regen... Hell, maybe immediately put the regen on that dude. Yeah. Yeah. Because that ups the unstable. We might have a chance to really stack it out big. The first time you mix each turn. I mean, holy hell. Take out the healer. Apply unstable. Apply unstable. Apply unstable. And then let's like use that. They're frozen, and then I'll still draw 5 cards. Interesting. Tell you, we want to get these guys in to get as much gold as humanly possible. We may as well throw that guy in. And we can do this. We can say... I guess we can go for applying Rage. And Lifesteal is pretty good. Just throw it on that guy. Oh, it just like straight up stays frozen forever. Oh, that's really good. Hey, that dude's dying. That's good. That'll get us more eggs. I think what I want to do here is go for the miser and the alchemy. And you may as well throw that in. So just like think about how much gold we should be generating because of all of these things that should be really good for me. Honestly, I think you go for mix, apply unstable. Just straight up deal 4 damage. Apply frostbite. Interesting that frostbite even still exists. We're basically trying to kill him with unstable. I'm just trying to see if it's like a viable strategy. But I just want like as much damage to be dealt. There's everything's dying up there. That's what really matters. I just go for that. It'd be mix. That's just rage. For regen, I guess. More regen. And spikes. That's a pretty decent combination. Maybe down here it'll move the needle, and we'll get a hell of a lot more money out of it. We're at 285 right now. Let's just see how much we get just from one turn. We were at 285. We got almost 200. Oh, we want more eggs. So I guess we'll play that. We'll do that. Oh, he's dying now. Well, we had like 75, 85 coins before that battle. This is a money run. Friendly units gain spikes 8 on summon and reanimate. Interesting. Consume, draw a unit if you have 30 gold, spend it to apply. Plus 30, average 15, and armor 15. That's really interesting because then it's like the average should offset it. But do we need that? Do we even need that? Is the real question. I don't know. I don't really know if we need that or not. I know that I want more Ember. That's what I want to go for. I want to go for Ember so I can get more of my average units down. I don't really think that's a concern to me. Hook hand. Advance apply dazed 1. Intriguing. None of those, though. Yeah, because we just need a chance to get more stuff down. And then we'll loot. Whelps, if we don't have whelps, we're not doing that. When a unit gains Pyre, Jelly Cans +1 stacks. That's at least decent. And Trained Steward units gain the Boom ability. We don't have Trained Stewards. So that one was kind of bad. Merchant of Trinkets? This is a interesting spot to be. I say I'm gonna go for trinkets because I think we get more benefits with our money out of trinkets. Increase max eggs by 3. That's really good. Spells gain an extra upgrade slot. I like that. On deployment phase, draw a room card from your deck. Now we can actually afford to at least have a room. Purge. Do we want to purge more stuff? I mean, I have more Ember now, so I'm not too concerned. We can reroll +3 deployment. What do we have? 4 and 2. We draw so much. It's just Jack Strips is great. That's great. This is like a trinket heavy run, I guess. Oh my god, it's the Cult of the Lamb reference. An ominous figure looms over the tracks. On its head rests a red crown with a singular eye at its center. The eye blinks and fixes its gaze towards you. I am the one who waits. I require a vessel, a sacrificial beast for whom death cannot touch. I will grant it my powers, but take heed. Choose only one, for a crown cannot sit upon 2 brows. Something about the crown unsettles you, but you cannot deny there is power behind this creature's offer. Do you place the red crown on one of your units? Endless, summon, equip a random equipment. And 2 follower. Oh yeah, this is an interesting thing. Multi-strike. If you actually take the time to upgrade them, that means they can get really good. I made it so spells, though, have an extra. Yeah. There's interesting stuff with that. I don't think it fits in this run. Because I can't afford to have too many more cards put in my deck. Obviously, we have to upgrade our champion. And can't apply Unstable 8. Of course. How many artifacts did we take off this? Because it was a lot. Titan Skin for I don't need the money. Alright, 150 gold, that's 15 hits from my guys. You're the reanimate. You're the non-reanimate. Then we go Miser. 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 And a Reki. I love this setup. This guy we may as well throw up top. Let's go for a mix. Rage 4 or Sap 1. Let's go for Rage. Buff my units. Rage 8. I'll take that. Secret that. Rage 12. I want to take out the back guy. Rage 12 on our backmost unit. That seems pretty good to me. I don't like that. Let's kill it. Then we can mix. Apply regen or apply sap. Let's go for the regen. And then we can do reanimate. Interesting. So that dude's gonna die eventually, but for now he just is good. There's very interesting cards that exist with this set. It's just a matter of like figuring out exactly how you want to go about things. To start off, we want to go about with eggs. And then I'd like to mix. I think applying rage is always a fun one. Damage. I guess we'll go damage shield. We'll mix again. More rage. I'm okay with that dying. It's kind of its purpose. Let's kill you. Let's mix. I guess we'll go for regen. More regen. Oh, I should have gone reanimate there actually for this guy. That's fine though. Can have up to 11 eggs. Throw Pyrogel on you, I guess. We're getting decent gold. I can say that. That, obviously. Go for this. I guess go for sap. Sap 2. Sap 3. Not awful. We may as well freeze what we have, see if it turns out to be useful. I would say we almost probably want to do alchemy here since that one actually has a buff for us. Go this, make it sap 4. Rooted, I mean, rooted can't work here, so we'll go melee weakness. Make it even better, maybe we can, yeah, sap 5. Now a lot of things are dying, and that's really good. I mean, last time though, we did just get a ton of gold. Way more than probably most fights will give us. I mean, we can also do a bunch of mixing here. Regen's definitely not bad. Even more regen. Reanimate or regen? I'd say more regen. The regen was actually useless. We did not need regen there. Okay, so the problem here is that we need the boss to die, so we can't go for that last egg as much as I wish I could. I mean, I think you start off by just seeing how far that gets you. I may have screwed myself, if I'm being honest. Let's see what we can get out of this. Ooh, the sap might actually be really useful. I think the sap might... That nudges... I think that might nudge the needle enough to be okay in the long run. Yeah. Yeah. Remove equipment from a unit. Apply... Oh, apply plus 30. That's interesting. I can see that, like, idea of, like, the grafting and then removing it. Interesting. Graft spiky skin. Consume, remove equipment from a friendly unit, copy the unit. There's very interesting things going on here. Ability Moneymaker, gain 5 gold for each. Okay. We don't want any of this stuff, but... Yeah, there's like no difference between 10 and 11. It's literally just a gold. So we're gonna loot. On your first turn, +2. Units gain +3/+3 for each upgrade on their card. It gives a lot of my units a slight buff. since I have a lot of things with upgrades, so sure. Increase max eggs by 2. I really do like that. Yeah, I mean, that allows us to get really high up. Train stewards, obviously no. Clan card drafts only offer rares when you draw a non-champion. Yeah, no. Shattered Halo. Doesn't 13 increase Dragon's Horde maxed? I'm very curious what this is. It's interesting. We gotta get to 12. We really gotta get to 12. We're on the 5th one. Next one will have the major. Yeah, honestly, we're doing really good for this. I don't know if I want to duplicate. A random artifact's okay. We do want a room card, don't we? Because we have something to... Yeah. We want a room card. First, we can gain an equipment or a room card. I don't love Inferno Room. This unit's attack is equal to its max health. That's not useful for a lot of our stuff. Well, I mean, it's decent on our champion, if we're being honest. All of our stuff does have more health and attack, but I don't feel like it nudges the needle by much. Multi-strike 1, extinguish, purge this unit from your deck. None of these are great, so let's... I mean, I guess we'll go Equalizing Rings then. Equipment. Strike, apply Unstable 5 to enemy units. Gain 1 when a unit dies. Resolve, restore 10 health. Combine equipment. Oh, that's an idea. Buy Meat Shield and then combine these two. That's pretty decent. That's a... I don't know if I want that or not. Let's go to the alcove. And see what... Oh, yeah. See, this is a weird situation where I actually don't think we want these. I had a great Jack-in-the-Box run, but I think we're best off with some other... I don't think we can really afford that because it's just too many cards. We already have a lot of cards in our deck. In fact, I think I'll go for the room just because it's okay. And I do want to start purging some stuff because I just think it's too much. Well, is it? I mean, like, we're mostly fine. We need to upgrade our stuff is the real problem. So we'll move on. Oh, this is an annoying boss. This room, I mean, you obviously, I think, want it on the bottom. We are getting just, like, slightly better every time, and that's definitely what you want. The goal is to get 13 eggs, which is really difficult. Ugh, I do not like these things. Let's see. Actually, unstable is not bad, because if we just get, yeah, unstable 10. Make it so you go away. You'll be dying. Why don't we go for that? That Pyro makes a huge difference. Go for... Wait, it's just... Oh, when a unit. Yeah, we go Alchemy. Go that. That's dying. Can mix, apply regen, apply... I think Rage is probably more useful. But I think we can get better. Apply Sap, apply Regen. Regen's fine. Unstable. We can at least get rid of one of those. We go for that. If I put it on that... I mean... So I guess there's an idea here of... maybe putting out one of these dragons, because like they actually have a decent max. Which makes it stronger, makes them survive longer. It's net losing 6 right now, but we could make it not lose all of that. There's also the idea of killing this to get the lifesteal. 15 attack lifesteal. I want that, honestly. Let's go for that. Because I feel like if we put that on that, that's really good. And you put that on that. Yeah, we lose out on the money, but it's okay. I mean, you have to make choices on what you're going for. So that's dying. That one's not. That one's being a pain in my asshole. So let's try getting that. Apply regen, apply sap. Let's go for the sap. Apply melee weakness 1. That might not be bad. I mean, if you throw it on that does a lot of damage now. Apply rage. Sure. Put rage on the back unit. That floor is going to be an annoying one, but not really because of... it still actually is quite annoying. Because we just don't have much damage on that top floor. If we need to think about the future, we need that guy out. Thinking about this, we can just get rid of that. That does a lot. Getting a good mix could be really helpful. Applying unstable. Yeah, unstable is better than the other one. Frostbite 6. At the end of turn, yeah, I'd say Frostbite's better here. Maybe more Pyrogel, go for the Frostbite. Now it's just straight up dying. So there's some decent stuff happening. Oh god, we're only at 7 eggs. God, we can see how tough it is to get enough. Alright, well now that's dying. That's good. We can... I guess I'd want to take you out. Go for this. Apply regen, apply rage. It's only regen 2. I feel like we're not going to get enough regen on this dude to make a difference. So we'll go rage. Even more rage. Even more rage. And, I mean, you have things surviving quite a while on that floor, so that's pretty decent. We do have also a lot of money. Apply sap, apply unstable. Apply sap. Apply sap. Apply sap. Really, it should die on the top floor. So freeze my hand and end the turn. So is that's 9 eggs? I believe it was either 12 or 13 where you need to hit. We were doing it for that, really. I mean, 11 is still a good number. If we can get damage shield, that's good. The end of combat. I guess regen is the only one that can be beneficial here. Reanimate. And now you're dying. Cool. Perfect. Collect everything. Graphs, double-edged arms. Multi-strike 1. Nope, that's actually really useful. Equipped friendly units attack immediately. It's interesting. That's actually pretty decent. Skip. Yeah, it's 12. 12 is a really hard number to hit, but I also I feel like I need to be... I just waste so much if I don't. When you equip a friendly unit, apply Conduit 4, spells gain plus your damage for each upgrade on their card. Damage your own unit, reduce cooldown by 1. I don't have any cooldowns, so... we're kind of equipping... we don't have a lot of spells that deal damage, so I guess that's the only one that's kind of useful. After using an ability, we don't use abilities. When an enemy unit ascends, they gain Fire Gel 2. Not bad on your first turn, plus 2. I'd rather... well, honestly, on my first turn, having an extra 2 might be decent. Yeah, might allow me to just squeeze in a few extra eggs, which is really useful in the long run. Increase the number of choice I'm using mixed by 1. Unstable explosion, deal twice as much damage. Create an ephemeral copy of the first spell you play each turn. Let's go... ooh. Can be really helpful early on if I have a really good spell, but it has to be really useful late when I'm playing eggs and have enough to play more eggs. I'm gonna go for that. See what we can squeeze out of that. Because even if I mean, we got to 11, so all I'd have to do is squeeze out like 1 extra. I think we go here. We can heal some pyre damage. We can remove up to 2 cards, which I do actually really like because, for example, these dudes I don't love. I don't think I really want these guys. But also, they get played. In the long run, they do get played. So I almost want... here, remove 1 fire starter. Remove 1 secret ingredient. It's that just balancing everything out. Cards and reward packs and unit banners come with a random upgrade. Equipping a friendly unit under half health applies armor 10, otherwise it applies rage 5. 50% chance to remove all buff effects when an enemy unit enters your terrain. We have 1200 gold. We may as well. Cards and reward packs and unit banners come with a random upgrade. I like that. I kind of do think that's good. We may as well. You know, we may as well. We can... Your Pyre applies Pyre deal 2 to enemy units on all floors on Revenge. On deployment phase, draw an equipment card from your deck, reduce its cost to 0. That's not bad. +1 per turn, -3 deployment. Now, that's actually pretty good because we have so much extra coming in on deployment. Now, that only net loses us 2, doesn't it? I'm going to go for it. And you know what? I say we go for that just in case. It might be useful. We just have so much. Grant damage shield 1 enemy units. Okay. I mean, that's not fun, but... We have 7? Okay. So, of course we want... that on the bottom. We want you. We want you. We want Miser. 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 We want Oreki. We want Miser. We want Miser. We want that. That's everything, and I think there's just still... Yeah, we still have a Miser waiting to be drawn, but... I don't see anything wrong with that. Alchemy. Go for that. Alchemy. Bottom floor, I don't see a huge problem. Let's go for a mix. We can apply Rage. We can apply Sap. I think I'd rather apply Sap. Oh, we could actually root it. Yeah. I think the play here is do that and then do that. So that guy's taking 20 damage. Not great for us, but we can just we can apply so much unstable. The damage shield is where things are going to get to. Oh, come on. Bosses can't be rooted at all, ever. That's bullshit. May as well just play those. Mix. I'll go for regen. Ooh, spikes too. Just so I can get some regen on that guy up there. That dude I'm not too concerned about. Well, actually maybe I should be. I don't know, we have an interesting setup here. We have 5. We can play our Miser. We can play Alchemy. We're really trying to hit the 12 threshold, but 13 is a little better because 12 gets us a random. Any of them are useful, but being able to choose, I think, is also would be beneficial. Honestly, it's probably Ember that we want right now, somehow still. Cards would also be useful, though. That dude's dying already. I don't love that. We can only do one thing. I feel like that one thing should be mixed because we get a really good benefit out of it. Could apply Sap or Rage. And I guess damage shield isn't awful, because we can actually keep that dude alive. Love it. There's definitely some annoying elements to all of this, but so I think mix is the way to go. Go for unstable, definitely. Unstable. Now I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go for sap. I'm going to do this. I'm going to play it again. I'm going to go for unstable. I'm going to play more. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go for regen and throw some regen on you, and then I'm going to do that. So now it's up to 127. Basically, the reason I keep doing that is because that's moving the threshold that we need to get the boss to win. I think this is worth it. Oh, we are at threshold. We don't need to play any more of those. I don't think there's any way to keep... Yeah, there's 22 excess damage. There's no way to keep that alive, so... Just gonna have to live with that. Why don't we... No, there's no space. That guy? That's a weird... Almost a weird one to do, but... I think that's good. We don't need more eggs. About that. And then a mix. Unstable. Unstable. See if we can keep upgrading unstable. Unstable. And now we honestly might want to just... Because we don't get rid of it, if I can get the boss... If the boss goes to the top, that'd be really useful. Which I feel like it will. Yeah. So we start off with that. We get a mix. Sap or rage. I guess we'll go sap. And more sap. Mix. Unstable. We're just moving the threshold. Oh, is that actually where we want to put our efforts? Yeah, probably. This is a tough, like, I can't tell if I'm gonna... Our units are dead. It's not like I have tons of damage coming in from spells. Oh boy. Unstable. Frostbite is better here. Regen, sap, it doesn't matter. Mix again. Unstable. I mean, that's better. Not to mention we have guaranteed pyre damage. Definitely things I should not have. I took some bad routes. Regen or rage? Rage is better here. Damage shield is better here. That'll move the needle. Unstable. Sap or regen, it makes no difference. And we can just do that. Problem is that this is the floor that does the best for us. We can only take one hit from the pyre. We can play just about all of these. Dealing 4 damage is definitely better. Damn it, we were really close. We were really close there. That was a fun run, though. That was a very fun run, and I'm excited to do more of those in the future. Oh, that's also... Dude, imagine if we had that run. So the egg... We really got to highlight how powerful the eggs can get. I think I focused too much. It was a tough balance. But next time, I think we can, we might try out the Underlegion next time. I think next time we'll try out the Underlegion, but we'll try... No, we'll stick with random. But next time we will try out the Underlegion. But that is all for this one. So hopefully you enjoyed. I mean, that was definitely a fun one. And I look forward to the next one. So I'll see you then. Bye.